Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team BANKPOUND, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Appreciate the support. 33 years of prison stories, man. We out here, we rolling. We on the road to 100K. We almost at 80. Man. Let's go. We need that plaque on the wall, man, because we got bigger fish to fry. I am kind of little, you know, do got a little bone to pick with TBP though, man. You know, I did these 2 collabs recently. I did the one with Hardcore Boxing News, shout out to them. And I did the one with Unique Mecca Auto, shout out to the soldier. Y'all ain't supporting these videos. Y'all not supporting them, man. The views are different. They're way different. So we got to try to, you know, tighten that up, man. We can't just be on one content, man. This is big. We got to expand this stuff, and we got to talk about different things, and we got to, you know, network and get with other people as well. So, you know, TBP, man, show your love, man. Bang, boom, we out here. We all fighting a good fight. We all on the positive movement. If it ain't positive, I ain't with it. So, you know, I appreciate the love, man, and I appreciate the support. So, you know, y'all work with me. Today, this is a crazy video right here. It's a crazy topic, more or less. You know, this right here, this video really basically is insight to, you know, there's no mercy in prison, man. There's just no mercy in prison. There's no, you know, empathy and stuff like that, man, for the most part, you know. And this is a situation that I kind of, you know, I really do regret, but it wasn't nothing that serious, you know, but I just regret it because, you know, the way it made me feel, you know. But I can remember, man, on Greensville, man, they had this dude, right? They called him Flip Flop, right? And, you know, the reason why they called him Flip Flop was because he had, what's the right word? I don't know, like a birth defect or whatever. I'm assuming from birth. I never really talked to him and asked him about things like that. You don't ask people stuff like that. But his legs was messed up. More or less his legs was like this, right? And when he walked like kind of funny, and his feet faced out to, I mean, like your feet face front, his feet faced to the side. So when he walked, he like swung his legs, and it always looked like it was difficult for him to walk. To me, it looked like, but evidently, you know, he might have been doing all his life, so it may not have felt to him the way it looked to everybody else. And man, I don't know what he did to end up in prison, you know, but he was in there, you know what I'm saying? And that's how prison is. They got all kinds of people in there, you know, as I've, you know, told y'all before, people with, you know, one limbs, you know, one leg, one arm, you know, one eye, you know, in wheelchair, everybody, you know what I'm saying, they in prison, you know what I'm saying, and some of those type of people like that, when you look at them, it's like they can't possibly really be a threat to nobody. But, you know, I know a lot of dudes like that, man, and they still in there and they still being refused release. So, you know, that's prison for you. You know, they ain't got no mercy here. There's none, you know. So Flip Flop was like I say, you know, I told you how he was. His legs was messed up. He was kind of short, you know, and he had a complex, you know, about, you know, maybe because of his defect, he had a complex, and, you know, he had heart. He had heart, man. He'll get mad when dudes joke on him. And he answered to the name Flip Flop. That wasn't his problem. But if you try to joke on him or do this or do that, which dudes in prison would do, because like I say, You know, dudes don't care, man. You know, if you got something wrong with you, they gonna point it out. They gonna air it out. They gonna, you know, they trying to get a laugh out of it or trying to get some attention. So when dudes would do that to him, man, he would get mad and he would snap out. You know, and he would fight. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not trying to be funny because I'm just being honest. He couldn't fight, but he would fight. You know, he would swing on you and everything, and he'll up that Bethlehem on you. You know, so you had to be cautious of him because, like I said, even though he had a defect, he was aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because of his situation. So I had seen him, you know, get in many arguments with many dudes, man. He done went in cells with dudes and, you know, dudes done beat him up, you know, and I don't get no dudes no props for that. You don't get no points for beating up flip-flop. But he'll take the whooping because he gonna just let it be known that you're not gonna be playing with him or you're not gonna be joking on him. I mean, he'll get aggressive. You know, dudes will say somebody here, you know, go over to what? F-U-B? Yeah, what? You know, and I done seen dudes, boom, hit him and, you know, drop him or whatever. But I've also seen him, you know, get up and try to sneak up on the dude with that Bethlehem and try to poke him. So he ain't to be like just ignored. You gotta pay attention to him because, like I said, he will try to get at you. You know, he had that type of heart, man. And he stayed in controversy, man. He stayed in controversy because, like I say, dudes stayed picking with him and he stayed defending himself. He worked in the kitchen, right? And he used to try, you know, steal food out the kitchen. Everybody who work in the kitchen steal food out the kitchen. So that's just the hustle. That's part of the compensation for you working in there for all of them hours and they just giving you 27 cents. The part of the compensation is you steal food out of there, bring it back and sell it and make your money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So he was no different. So he used to steal the food and bring it out there, and then that's where a lot of his problems came from because when he trying to sell the food, dudes ain't trying to, you know, really pay him, or dudes trying to jip him, or, you know, because they think he's soft because of his condition. And man, he gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take the whooping or whatever, and he ain't gonna go tell the police. You know what I'm saying? He gonna rumble for his, you know, like a man. You know, so I respected him for that part, you know, but like I say, I used to cut his hair. I was the barber. So I used to cut his hair. Now, he used to get attitudes with me, you know what I'm saying, about the barber stuff, because he want to get in line or whatever. And I tell him, whenever I tell him where he at in line, he always feel like I'm putting him behind other dudes because of who he is, which was never the case. This just where you fall in line. By the time you ask for a haircut, this is where you fall in line. So he used to get mad and be saying, man, you ain't keep playing with me. Y'all think I'm soft and because of this or that. Man, I ain't scared. I want my hair cut like everybody else. And I used to be like, look, bro, you gonna get your hair cut, man. You know, and to me, I used to be laughing, you know what I'm saying, when he talked to me. But I wasn't laughing to mock him. I was laughing because it was actually funny to me that he would think that I'm trying to carry him just because. You know, so he used to get even more madder when I laugh. You know what I'm saying? So it put me in a no-win situation with the dude. You know what I'm saying? So that was me and his dynamics. And then this was around the time I told y'all that I had old Kitchen Man as my celly. You know what I'm saying? So Kitchen Man, that's the name, worked in the kitchen too. So him and Kitchen Man won't getting along because they both trying to steal the same things out of the kitchen. You know, so I can remember one day, man, I come back from working out. I'm out there on the yard. I come back from working out, man. Here come Kitchen Man talking about flip-flop, talking about he disrespecting him and everything, and he ain't got time for that. And then here come flip-flop coming down there. He want to call the man out, telling him, come on down to the cell. You know, we gonna rumble. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, what in the world? So I'm doing everything I could do to, you know what I'm saying, as far as verbally to try to tell him, man, y'all go ahead and cut this out, man. He don't need to fight. Kitchen Man ain't built like that. And then you got flip-flop, like I say, with all he got going on. So this ain't really nothing but a spectacle for dudes to look at and laugh about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to point that out to him in the nicest way, telling him, man, come on, man, y'all ain't got, what for what? Y'all gonna fight for what? Y'all fighting over some kitchen stuff, man, that don't even belong to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Tighten up, man. Y'all ain't got to be doing this. And I'm trying to tell Kitchen Man, and Kitchen Man, here he go with his old sauce. Man, I don't think who he think I am. I ain't no punk. I ain't so, man, I'll bust him up, man. I'm like, Kitchen Man, cut it out, man. You know, cut it out, dog. You know what I'm saying? And Flip Flop, he talk aggressive. He like, you ain't gonna do nothing. You a B. You a B. You know what I'm saying? Come on down here. Come on down. Flip Flop done put on his little work gloves. Like he get ready to, you know, put in some work, you know. So Kitchen Man go in there, he grab his little gloves, and then I said, so you going in there to fight the man. So he told me he calling me out. He calling me out. So I'm telling him, man, you see what the man got going on, man. Let it go, man. Hey, what it's gonna do? It's gonna hurt your ego because you ain't fight. Cause he call you some name. Come on, man. People know how he is, man. Leave him alone, man. No, man. No, he ain't gonna be talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at him like, man, come on, dog. I done heard dudes say worse to you. You ain't trying to run up in the cell with them. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to run up in there with him because you feel you gonna get a win. You know what I'm saying? And then you run up in there, he got that Bethlehem, you gonna look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? You gonna look like a real fool because you know you done seen him try to poke people before. So you go ahead on up in there. Go ahead. You want to go ahead on up in there. I ain't worrying about it. And I'm saying to myself, okay, now he run up in there and that man get the mop. And don't come try to run back up here leaking and bleeding and asking for help because you know I just told you don't go messing with the man. You think he an easy win. So here he go, he ain't trying to hurt me. He just ignoring me. So I said, okay, I leave. I wash my hands with it. And showing up, man, I'm going down there, I'm getting me some coffee. You know, Flip Flop still at his door with the gloves on. Come on down here, B. Come on down here, B. I told you, he got heart now. That little joker got some heart. You know what I'm saying? And he's short. I'm talking about, like, man, Flip Flop probably like, you know, with his legs messed up too, man. He probably like 5'4", man. You know, and he just gonna be barking because he just letting it be known, man. Y'all ain't gonna be picking with me, woo, woo, woo. You know, so here come Kitchen Man. He come on down there. He go over down there. He walk all the way to the cell. Now I'm just took me a seat. I'm sitting up here drinking my coffee and I'm watching these two fools, you know, get ready to make a spectacle of themselves. You know, it ain't nothing else I can do. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else watching too because Flip Flop talking loud. So Kitchen Man come downstairs, go walk up to his cell, and they standing there, you know, barking at each other. So they waiting for the doors to open, do the little cell break thing. So when the doors open, Flip Flop go on in the cell. Heck, old Kitchen Man, he gonna feed right on into it, walk right on up in the cell. So, you know what I'm saying? Dudes like, get the door closed. They get the door closed. So when the door closed, next thing you hear a little rumbling and tumbling. Boom, 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 boom. So they in there, they getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And Kitchen Man is not, I'm telling you, he ain't built like that. Kitchen Man, he tall now. He probably about 6 feet 6'1", but he's skinny as a beanpole. And you know, he ain't busting no grapes, man, you know, for real. So they in there tussling and rumbling, man, you know what I'm saying? So boom, they getting it in for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time to be rumbling. I don't care who you is. 10 minutes is a long time to be rumbling. I mean, in a professional boxing round, it ain't number 3 minutes. So you do the math. 10 minutes is a long time to be tussling with anybody. So they in there, they tussling, man, for about a good 10 minutes, and then you see somebody put their arm out the door trying to get the door open. So when somebody go get the door open, the door come open, and here come Kitchen Man walking all up out there. Kitchen Man got a little knot on his eye, you know. He got a little knot on his eye, got a little busted lip. You know, he come on out, he head on up the stairs. Flip Flop come up out there waddling and stuff, and he come out there, he got a little blood on his lip. So they was in there, they was tussling, they banged it out, you know, like men. They went ahead and got it in. They had their little beef, you know, and left it at that. Ain't nobody say nothing. Everybody kept on saying, who? And Flip Flop acting like, oh, you see he worse than me. You see he worse than me. So that gave Flip Flop a little, it gave him a little credit, you know what I'm saying? Gave him a little credit, man, because like I say, dudes already knew that he would box and he would try to fight, but they felt like he couldn't fight. And a lot of dudes, I ain't like him. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I started disliking him because I felt like, you know, a couple of dudes had beat him up in there, and I felt like they was taking advantage of him because they couldn't beat nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand that the man trying to attack you, you got to defend yourself. But you still can be, you can control that. You ain't got to hurt the dude, man. You know what I'm saying? A couple of dudes, like I say, I felt like they picked the beef with him just so they could say they whooped somebody, and I ain't like that type of stuff, because that's, to me, that's advantage taking. So I won't really with that. So, like now, Kitchen Man, he ain't gonna talk that much anyway. So I get up in the seat, I ask him, I said, man, what happened, man? You know what I'm saying? He got a little couple of bumps and bruises. He told me, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. He ain't gonna disrespect me no more. He ain't gonna disrespect me no more. I know that. So I said, okay, all right, you know what I'm saying? So, but Flip Flop out there saying he put it on him, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy, man. But though these are the dynamics to be in prison, man. These are the situations that you will get put in, you know what I'm saying? And this is what led to me getting put in a situation with Flip Flop. And I'm saying I ain't got no malice in my heart for nobody like that, man. I just don't, man, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna let him get crazy with me, but he the type of dude that even if he talk crazy to me, I can more or less give him a pass, man. You know what I'm saying? He can say some stuff to me that ain't nobody else gonna say to me. That I can assure you. Yeah, but at the same time, he ain't gonna just, say some super duper crazy. I verbally chastise, right? Which led to, like I told you, I used to cut his hair all the time, right? Because I'm the barber. I'm the barber on that whole side. I cut everybody's hair in there, 80-something people. So I can remember this one, I think it was a Friday, man. So Friday usually is a heavy day because everybody trying to act like they getting a visit. And out of 30 people that's acting like they getting a visit, probably ain't number 5 of them going. They just use, I need a haircut, man. I got to visit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Same old tagline every week. Same thing. You ain't never going to no visit. You know what I'm saying? So I got about 7, 8 dudes up there, right? Don't even supposed to be that many dudes up there. You know what I'm saying? So here he come. He done got up there and he come in the back. So he say, I'm cutting the dude hair when he come in there. So he walk in and everything, speaking to a couple dudes, they speaking to him. I can already see the jokes getting ready to start and everything because of the way he walk and he come up in there. But like I say, he ain't got no shame in this game, and he ain't, you know what I'm saying, he gonna check you if he feel like you shooting at him, he gonna check you. You see something funny? He gonna check you, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make you say something. So he come in there, he asks me, can he get a haircut? I tell him, which is the correct answer, I said, I don't know, got a lot of people, I'm gonna see if I can get you in. So he said, huh? I said, I got a lot of people, man, I'm gonna see if I get you in. If I get you in, I'm gonna get you in. Now I'm steady cutting, right? So he like, man, every time, man, I come, I got to always be the one that can't get no haircut. So he turned around and started walking out. So as he walking out, dudes started laughing and stuff. So he turned around and he come back. So he come back in there. He tell me something, what's funny? You think something funny? So dude say, yeah, young dude, he young though. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, something funny. He said, what's funny then? What's funny? He said, you funny, walking around like you the penguin or something, man. You funny. So he said, man, F you, man. Man, kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? So dude said, man, so now everybody in there laughing. The dude said, man, you better go ahead on, man. You better get on out. He said, or what? Or what? What you gonna do? And he started walking towards the dude. So now I'm cutting the hair, so I like, boom. I stop. I say, hey. We ain't having that in here, man. We ain't having that here, man. Go ahead, young, leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Flop, man. Don't, He said, man, F you. So he knocked my hand off of him, right? So I was just telling him, go ahead. He knocked me, F you too. You know what I'm saying? You the one keep on playing with me, won't give me no haircut. You want to cut all these dudes' hair, you won't cut mine. I said, man, go ahead, man. I told you I'd get your haircut if I could cut it, no? You know what I'm saying? I can't just put you in front of all these dudes. You just got up here. You see all these dudes up in front of you, man. So what I supposed to do, just put you in front because you just came? Man, I be working in the kitchen. I can't get up here before they get up here. I just got off work. I be working in the kitchen. You supposed to already hold me a spot or something. I be working in the kitchen. I said, man, you talking crazy, man. I can't just hold nobody's spot. All these dudes got the same thing, man. They got stuff going on too. I got heads to cut, man. I told you I'm gonna try to get you. F you. You just cut me straight off. F you. I said, man, all right, okay, you got it, brother. You got it. So now they laughing. You know what I'm saying? All of them, they giggling or whatever. So they laugh. I go pick up the clippers. Start cutting the dude hair. I said, go ahead, man. You got it. You got it. He said, I know I got it. I know I got it. You ain't keep playing. I ain't scared of you neither. I said, go ahead, flip-flop, man. I said, you got it, man. I'm cutting the hair. Go ahead, right? So now these little youngins, they want to try to start egging stuff on. They talking so, oh, yeah, flip-flop screaming, oh, man. I said, man, y'all better go ahead, cut that out, man. This ain't no game. Don't be playing, man. Don't be trying to boost that man up and do no stupid stuff. So he tell me, ain't nobody got to boost me up. Ain't nobody got to boost me up. So now he walking up on the barber joint where I'm cutting the dude hair. So now the dude that hair I'm cutting, he like, hey man, go ahead, man, I'm getting my hair cut. So he scream on him. He said, I don't care. I don't care. I said, man, listen, man, you disturbing the shop, man. You got to go, man. You got to go. I got work to do. So I put the clippers down. So I walk around. I said, come on, man, go ahead. I got work to do, man. You got to go ahead on up out here. So, man, this joker smacked my hands down. Boom. He said, man, get away from me. I say, flip-flop, man, please. Go ahead on up out here, man. Ain't nobody got time for that foolishness. Man, this joker got his coat on and he got his kitchen whites on because he done came from the kitchen. Man, that joker started reaching up in his he started reaching up in his coat pocket and came towards me. So just my instincts alone, I didn't want to hit him, even though that's my instincts is to hit him. I didn't want to hit him. You know what I'm saying? It just a split second. My instincts say hit him, but I ain't want to hit him because at that same split second I'm acknowledging that it's him, but I'm also acknowledging the threat that he reaching for something. And I don't know what he reaching for. So as he come toward me, man, I just shoved him in the chest like this, boom, and he just fell down, man. He fell down and hit the ground. And he slid about a feet, and he scrambling to try to get up. I'm telling y'all, man, I promise you, I felt instant remorse and regret, man. I just felt so bad. They started laughing and joking, and I'm telling them, hey, man, hey, pipe that down, man. This come on, y'all got to go. Get up out here. Go on. Ain't nobody get up out here, man. So they said, well, man, come on, what about it? I said, get up out here, man. Y'all don't even supposed to be up. I'm trying to work with y'all. Y'all laughing and joking. This ain't no game, man. This real life. Come on, get up out here. So I put them all out. The dude's still up in the jump. Flip-flop, get up. He straightening himself up, putting his coat. He's still mad. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I instantly started apologizing. Because I felt bad. I said, man, my bad, though. I said, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He was like, no, you don't try to push me down. I said, come on, Flip-flop. Just stay over there, man. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, though. I ain't know what you was gonna do. You reaching in your coat and act like you coming to me. You know, I don't know what you gonna do, bro. I said, I ain't got no malice for you. I ain't trying to hurt you, man. I ain't trying. You ain't gonna hurt me. You right. You right. I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That's my good word. I apologize, man. Them dudes gone. I'm gonna cut this dude hair. Then I'm gonna cut your hair, brother. It's all love, bro. You ain't gotta give me nothing. I'm gonna cut your hair. I said, I apologize, man. I shouldn't have put my hands on you. I just ain't know what you was getting ready to do. He was telling me something. Yeah, all right. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I ain't no punk. I said, I know you not, bro. I know you not. I know you not no punk, bro. I said, my bad, man. So he goes over there and sit down, man. I finished start cutting the dude hair, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't even know in my mind thinking back now, man. I don't even know if I felt more, you know what I'm saying, remorse than for anything in there, you know, besides that, man. Because I just felt like that. I felt it gave me a sense of like vantage taking. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, in reality, he could hurt me. You know what I'm saying? If he got that Bethlehem, he could have hurt me. And that's the only thing that I thought about. But when I looked at him and I looked at his situation, I looked at his condition, I looked at his size, I looked at all the battles that he must have had already fought with dudes trying to, you know, handle him and joke on him, and he had to live that type of way, man. That junk just made me feel so bad, man. It made me feel so bad. But in my mind now, truth be told, it wouldn't have made me feel worse than he'd have put that Bethlehem in me. He wouldn't have made me feel worse than that. But I did feel bad. I felt real bad. And I cut his hair, man. I cut his hair. And I know y'all, I know some of y'all on TVP, y'all think I'm a cold sucker. Not only did I cut his hair for free, man, I told him whenever he wanted to get his hair cut, man, he ain't never got to pay me no more. I'm gonna cut his hair as long as I'm the barber up here, man. I did, man. I did, you know what I'm saying? Because Man, I ain't no vantage taker, dog. And then if you a gangster, if you a proclaimed gangster and you a killer and you popping that, you gonna get what you looking for. But I can't do nothing like that. I can't do that, man. I ain't gonna let him hurt me, but I can't, and I know, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't really do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't really do nothing to me, so maybe I overreacted. Because even if he would have pulled it out, I could have more or less kept him at bay. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I felt bad, man. And he ain't even had no Bethlehem. He said he was reaching in his coat to take his stuff out of his coat and take it off because he wanted to fight. And I ain't want to fight him neither, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So yeah. So when you say, when the people say, have you took any losses? Yeah, I guess you could say that was a loss, man. Cause yeah, man, I ain't want no smoke with Flip Flop, man. I didn't, man. I ain't really want none. And I cut his hair, man. I cut his hair till he left. He ended up leaving, getting moved before he got moved for a fight. He got fighting in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? He got to fighting in the kitchen with a dude in the kitchen, and they came pack this stuff. He ain't never come back to the block. This was months later though, and he ended up getting moved after he got out of the jail. But yeah, man, I can't do nothing like that. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You got many dudes in prison who care nothing about him, care nothing about his situation, care nothing about his condition. They just want to be able to say that, you know, they did something to somebody, just to build up their reputation, just to make themselves look like they tough, but they wouldn't even have that same energy with a dude like me. They wouldn't have that same energy with a dude like the next guy, but you do something like that to him. I don't like dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't really rock with them. I try to, you know, stay in my lane and don't get in other people's business. But from afar, when you looking at that, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, my disposition come off with that energy to them when they have to deal with me. They can feel that I got some type of, you know, animosity towards them, and they don't know what it is because I ain't say it, but that may be what it be, because when they come in contact with me and I see how you know, vantage taking dudes or whatever, you know, I be a little bit standoffish and a little bit, you know, a little bit more harsh or short with my words. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never been with that. You know what I'm saying? People got a lot of things going on in this world, man, for somebody to try to take advantage of somebody just because they feel like they can, you know, then that's just weak to me, man. But yeah, man. But man, shout out to Flip Flop, man. I hope he out, man. I hope he doing good, man. I hope he, you know, enjoying life, man. Cause man, he had it hard, man. He had it hard. Just to be in his condition alone, and then to be in prison around all these knuckleheads, all of these, you know, buffoons and clowns and jokesters and con artists and, you know, vantage takers, man. And then the administration, they don't care nothing about them neither. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's you know, all of that stuff was in my mind. Like, man, and who am I to, you know, take advantage of that? Nah, man, who am I to pile on to that? Nah, I can't do that, man. So yeah, man, shout out to Flip Flop, man. A lot of people that was locked up on Greensville back in the day, they probably know who I'm talking about when you heard this video. If you heard this video, yeah, man. But he had heart, man. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. He won't back down. You literally had to hurt him or literally had to kill him, because he ain't gonna get scared. He don't care how big you is. He don't care nothing about that. He gonna stand up for his, and you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. And I believe without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, if he didn't have the condition that he had a little size on, he'd be a problem, because his heart was already big enough. He was already, you know, not scared. And there's a lot of dudes in there scared to death. They scared to get punched in the face, let alone to get punched in the chest with that Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying? And they just be pump faking. If they can find somebody weaker than them, then they'll try to vantage take them. But then they don't want to be vantage take themselves. So it's a lot of craziness in the penitentiary, man. This is why we need not to go to prison. Young fellas, young queens, prison. No, man, no. Stay free out here. Stay safe, man. Different life in there, man. Whole different life in there, man. Whole different bunch of circumstances, man, and foolishness. But yeah, man, that was one day I instantly regret, man, my actions, man. Instantly. You know, I felt like I had did something, you know, wrong, you know, by just pushing them. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, yeah, and then the dude started laughing like it was, you know, like it ain't like that. I didn't do it for that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, like I say, shout out to him, man. And shame on anybody who vantage take anybody that they feel like weaker than them, man. Shame on you. But anyway, man, I wanted to drop that on y'all, man. You know, well wishes and prayers, man, to Flip Flop and his family, wherever he may be. And you know, like I say, man, it's a blessing, man, and every lesson, man. And the blessing is humility, man. Humility, man. You got to be able to humble yourself. You know, you got to be able to read situations and understand, you know, certain things call for certain things. So, you know, I thank God, man, that he gave me some humility, man, to know, you know, when it's go time and when it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, always remember that, man. Humbleness gets you a long way, man. Definitely more than aggressiveness. But in the meantime, in between time, man, y'all know I see y'all in 24 hours, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Man, please share this video, like this video, talk to me, I talk back. Man, we on the road to 100K, man. Let's get there, man. Let's do it, man. You know ain't nobody over there, out there in the universe doing it better than us. Huh? Talk to me now. I talk back and then tell me if I'm wrong. I can stand a straightener. You know, but you know, I don't believe it, man. So, you know, let's get it, man. Let's let the numbers show it, man. Let's get to 100K. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all duck them hooks, man. They out there, man. And don't be no vantage taker, man. It ain't right. Boom.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know. And I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.